and school in the UK?
Okay, I think I will go first.
Okay, thank you, Vanik. You're top of the list, so that works perfectly.
Yes. Okay. In Vietnam, the feeling of a student when they go to school, almost they feel like very boring and tired because they have to learn a lot of knowledge, a lot of subject. They learn in the morning, in the afternoon, even in the evening for extra class.
Right.
And how about the situation of students in UK?
Okay, that's interesting. So before I answer, can we compare how many hours a week would people or students be attending school at the age of 13, for example, Vanik?
Okay, let's waiting for me to make a calculation.
Okay.
Because I finished study at a long time, so.
Hey, I thought you were good at maths. Come on.
Yeah, maybe. I think even 60 to 70 hours for total.
Wow.
Because almost students in Vietnam now, they have the time in class in the school, and they have the time to study at extreme class.
Yes.
Like for example, like Jessica, and okay, they take around 6 to 8 hours in school, and maybe 2 or 3 hours in the extreme class, and total they have around almost 10 hours per day.
That's quite.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. So in the UK, what we call secondary school, you might call it sort of high school. The children or the students will be going to school at around 8:30 and finishing at around 4. So they'll be doing about 8 hours a day. They will get some homework. Yeah, 8 hours. They will get some homework as well that might take them a couple of hours. So altogether, it would come out at around 50 hours across the week. So fewer hours than people are spending in school subjects than in Vietnam.
Yes, I think in your country and in UK, in the United States, they are independent, really independent.
Independence.
Yes, independent.
Independent. There are some.
Independent. You can explain when they are independent.
Yes, certainly. So there are different types of school in the United Kingdom. Most of the schools are run under the control of the government. So they are what you'd call state schools. So they follow the rules and they teach all of the subjects that the government say students should be taught. But there are other schools, as you say, that are independent schools. And these schools, they are not controlled by the government. And the students' parents, they will pay extra money for their children to attend these schools. These schools are often schools that have smaller classes, so their children will get more attention from the teachers. And also they might teach subjects that the state school doesn't teach as well. So that's one of the key differences between the different types of school in the UK. State schools and these independent private schools that I've just described. One thing that I'm interested about in the Vietnamese school system as well is the learning of languages. So during your school days, was the teaching of English part of the subjects that you were taught?
I'm sorry, Johnny. Could you repeat your question again?
Of course. Were you taught English when you went to school, the English language? No.
Yes.
Yes.
In my school, my teacher is French. And the first she is French teacher. So in that time they turn to English teacher. So I think they are not good at English teacher. We learned wrong a long time, and I think when I come to the college, I can't understand my teacher again because I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to use. I only see program.
I see.
Never hear other speak speak good English. So
right.
It make me wrong.
So you had the wrong type of teacher at the start.
Yes.
Right.
So when I come back with Miss Hằng, she make me feel I can do it. She Mr. Love make me feel and said to me, you can do it when I wake up and when I go to sleep. Make me confident now.
That's fair enough. Can I ask a question about today in Vietnam? How old are the children when they start to go to school?
I think it's really early. Like my children, they start at 4 years old.
Okay.
Maybe it can start 2, or I think 2 is good for the children, because with my second children, my son, he starts early, so I think he can understand and explain with English, not Vietnamese.
Sure. Yeah. In respect, if a child is 4 years old and going to school, how many hours a day is that child spending in school? Valerie, you've got a child who's 5 years old. I guess they go to school?
Can you repeat it?
Yes. Valerie, your 5-year-old child.
Yes.
They go to school, yes?
Yes.
And what time do they start school?
What time?
Time, yes.
Very early. Like this lesson about 5 a.m. 5 o'clock a.m.
Your child goes to school at 5 a.m.
The most. But I get up at 5 o'clock, and 6 o'clock I go to school.
What time does your child finish school?
Children.
My children are my
yes.
child. My children. 7
yes.
o'clock a.m. I must take him to school.
Okay. And what time does school finish for him?
5 p.m.
For half minute. He finished the lesson on school. 4 p.m.
4:30 p.m.
4:30 p.m. Yes.
Okay, so it's quite a long day.
I don't think it's long. It's because now he's play some game in outside, and he very fun. He is very fun.
Right. Yeah. Compared to the United Kingdom, somebody who's only 5 years old, they wouldn't go to school for that many hours each day. They would go to school for about 6 hours a day.
Wow.
So you
So
have
a little bit.
Who will keep them? Who will keep them
When
when the parents go to work? Because just 6 hours. So
no, you're right. You're right, and that's an issue, Ellie. So some people, the mothers don't go to work, so they can look after the children, and where there's no parent available to actually look after the child, then they would use babysitters, i.e. people who they know or people who they pay to look after their children whilst the parents are at work.
I see the mothers of United States Kingdom near my house. They always play with the children. I think it is good. But when I see Vietnamese people, Vietnamese mommy, they just use the iPhone. Use the iPhone.
Oh, I see.
Use
Just
iPhone like to manage
In
the children.
in my mind, I see your country through my new through TV television.
yes.
I see it's education system very modern and very có nhiều very helpful for child very more. And but in Vietnam, I feel it's also fun, and I like it. I think we are parents. We need have some time for children, take care of them, and help them in their life when
Yeah.
we were young.
Yeah. I do think that children need to have fun and they need to have contact with their parents. Absolutely. The education system in the United Kingdom, it is quite modern. You are right. Compared to when I was going to school, even so, there's computers in every classroom now. So the children are doing their work on computers rather than writing in books like we used to do. And they are also learning about more modern things as well. I think they've introduced new subjects which prepare students for life after school. So it's becoming a little bit more systematic, I think.
Yeah, you say right.
We agree.
How old they
Johnny,
can they
Johnny.
take the computer to the school? How old? How old can they take the computer to the school to learn?
So they're not taking the computers to the school. The school has the computers there already.
Okay.
And so they are starting to use the computers from the age of around 7 and 8 years old. So
in their class, not
in the class,
other
in the classroom.
Yes, in Vietnam, I think one school for 1 or 2 the rooms these had computers.
I see.
They always use one subject.
I see. Guys, we've run out of time. I think we've got to go back to the main session. So I'm sorry we couldn't get all the questions in, but we can carry on tomorrow, I hope.
Yes.
Bye for now.
Hello, who's recording me now?